The ninth leg of the Longines Global Champions Tour, and just off the Atlantic coast, the spectacular setting of Cascais, Estoril, a venue that's been a part of the tour since the very beginning. It's historical events here. I've seen the great names go on the trophy and could well see another put his name atop of the podium this time. This hot spot for holidaymakers is also a great spot for spectators to enjoy very top sport. The overall ranking of the tour so far sees Daniel Deusser at the very top, but Peter de Vos is close on his heels. A man who's already been at top of the championship could well claim it back here. Taking a look at round one of the Longines Global Champions Tour, and a winner already this week, Antonio Almeida. Would he follow it up for the Portuguese? Sadly not this time. 13 would be the overall score. Christian Allmann in top form with his recent winner from Austria, Cascais Z, producing the first of the clears early on with this set pattern.
He's in the jump off, and he is. Wow.
Very swiftly following was Dara Kenny, the Irishman back from his US duties with important demus and important rounds to give clear round number 2.
Look at that.
Nicely done. All eyes on Portuguese rider Luciana Diniz, the 2015 champion of the Longines Global Champions Tour. A newer ride together and not quite gelling today, finishing on a total of 13 overall with Vertigo du Désert. Belgium's Gregory Wathelet, finishing second last year to Nicolas Philipparts, would finish on 4 this time with the same ride, MJT Nevados S, just leaving them out of the running. And Peter de Vos, the man chasing that championship, would produce the clear, the 7th of them, in fact, in the lineup, with a consistent Claire Z, a chance to go up above Deusser. The jump-off looked a strong one, with 11 of them qualifying in all. Early to go would be Christian Allmann and Dara Kenny. They would look like the pace setters come here. But coming down into the final stages is where the real action was going to come. Peter de Vos looking to claim the series championship lead once again. Ben Mayer, 4-time winner last year. Michael Duffy, who's been stepping up to the mark for Ireland. And the final two, one of the great classics, Marcus Enning and Funky Fred. And winner from Madrid to go last, Martin Fuchs and Chaplin. The jump off and Christian Allmann to start it off. Allmann looking hot to trot. Here we go. Long sweeping run to the finish.
Well, has wrong, but Allmann takes his time.
Yeah.
He knows he can't go through the start line, but he just gives Clintrex a little bit more time to relax. Okay, game on. Was a furious start that reduced the speed a little bit. Beautiful turn to the
Just closed down the angles just a fraction too much.
On 5 strides, Steve, out of the combination on 5 strides. And now the finish. And he keeps the pace up because there's a whole group coming. And who knows where he gets on a fast 4. 4 it is in 37.54 for Allmann.
Dara Kenny, as I said, several times on the podium now, looking to go to the top step.
On the angle. That was one less than Allmann on that long line. How does he get the turn? It's better.
A bit more space.
Less angle means more time. 6 strides from him, where Allmann I think did 5. Up to the vertical and on clear. And for double clear in the Grand Prix, 39.56.
It's a solid round from Dara Kenny, 39.56 from him, and that, well, we'll put him in front at the moment. Cannes Grand Prix winner Niels Brunswiel's different ride though this time, the 50-year-old Udemaro de Acassin. His former William Whittaker ride that he took right the way through to the championship level, including World Championships last year in Tryon. New horse this season for Niels. Another of those already qualified, so that helps those that haven't, should he finish high.
Fair to say, the horse with the smallest step in this group.
Yeah. Look how tightly it comes at one.
And this is also 11. And this is quicker, Steve. He's a little bit lucky, but then lands a little bit dead after that oxer. Oh! Oh! Pushing it, looking for 39.56, up to the last now. Longines way back at the other end of the arena. And but also it's floating with the time.
It's going to be close, but it's a fraction behind it, 40.55. Solid ride, but a difficult one to do, comparing that horse's stride to, say, an Explosion W that's coming later. Every effort, though, you have to say, they gave that absolutely everything. 40.55. Niels Brunswiel goes to the well again and gets a good round out of Udemaro, but it's not enough. They go into second place. Derek Kenny 39.56 and Niels Brunswiel into second.
And Niels gave it everything, but he's 3 seconds slower than Armand. What a strong ride.
Give it a go-on move.
Yeah.
Mark Macaulay, 5-star Grand Prix podium finisher before now. His wife Charlotte's Luchan de Belhem. Winners on day one in the two-phase competition. It would be nice to bookend the wins, but this is a very different stage now. It's an 11-year-old by Carvalho. This would be a major one for him.
Slows down. Always has a big step. Nice and tight. Also the turn is tight into the combination. Look at the bend that he had in there, but then on the back rail. The time is 40.36, more or less the same time as Brunswiel's, bound one down, and Macaulay goes into fourth.
Yep, leaves Derek Kenny clear of the field at the moment, clear in 39.56. So Mark Macaulay will go away this week with one win behind them, and whatever, a decent placing in the Grand Prix here tonight. Now, coming up to the halfway through, he already won in Doha this year. That was Unusual Suspects. Now, the Doha Grand Prix winner with the 10-year-old Mathieu Champé.
Oh, can you believe it?
Well, just chasing for a fast 4 now to go into third place at the moment. No, it's an 8.
Heartbreaking for Epayar. So we've got 2 riders that were already placed for the Longines Global Champions Tour Super Grand Prix out of contention. Brunswiel is second at the moment, and Epayar will come in 5th at this point in the jump-off. And it is indeed a score of 8 in 40.06 seconds.
Derek Kenny, 39.56, still leads the field at the moment. Knows he's in danger. And that would be Heart of the Boots.
Yeah.
Goes to take that on the angle. And just a fraction tight. Now, looking to go 2 steps up the podium from his Madrid finish. He was 3rd there. Bart Bless. He's tasted how close he can get.
way through and still made the same steps as the others. Here is a little bit wider than Dara. Is he gambling for double clear, knowing that he could be faster than Bruinseels? Also a little bit wider here. Has he got a sprint in those legs? And now he comes Barbless on Gindi. No, he's not going to make it, is he? No.
It's a close one, 41.08, but it's not enough. He will go into third place there for Barbless once again. Just not chancing some of those turns. They're going to need to be throwing a little caution to the wind if they're going to be a winner here tonight. It'll put him in with exactly as the round would be a solid place. But it wasn't one going for a winning move.
And again, we have to remind ourselves, Bless is 3.5 seconds slower than Alman, who sits on that very, very fast four in 4th position at the moment.
Yeah, 37.54 from Alman, if he gives you an idea. There's Dara Kenny stalking the warm-up now. Fairly sure that others will go and get ahead of him, but you just never know. A few forced mistakes, and suddenly you're in the top spot. Peter de Vos, though, twice winner on the tour. He won with this horse in Miami, Claire Z, one of the most consistent horses on the circuit. This 11-year-old for the Belgium, 7th of 11. This is where the final stretch takes shape.
Same striding pattern. Beautiful angle. Oh! No. Not straight enough. Just got clear of the wing, but did land on the back rail. De Vos is on 4. Kenny, 1 step closer to the podium, and who knows, 1 step closer to a win here in Estoril, as De Vos motors home, because he's also chasing down Daniel Deusser on the overall standings. And the time is brilliant, 38.76. It is slower than Alman, but it was faster than the whole, and the rest of his opposition. And that could take De Vos to the top spot. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, goes into 5th place, tries to take that on the angle, just doesn't make the distance across the Oxa, drops him into 5th place, and also opens it up a little for the rest, because it's making it harder to get that Super Grand Prix spot, because actually you've got Julien Epaillard out now, Peter de Vos out, Niels Bruinseels out of that top spot position. Ben Meyer, 6 times winner on the tour.
A little bit more cautious here. Ooh, luck. Front rail still standing. Double combination. Long 5. Chases it. This is even faster than Alman. 39.56. Ben Meyer for the first win, maybe, on the Longines Global Champions Tour this season. Explosion is in. Oh, leads. Whoa.
Explosion by name and nature. There we go. That's what we've come to expect. 38.09. He hasn't booked his place yet. Dara Kenny stalks the warm-up, knowing it was going to come. He may well have booked his place into the Super Grand Prix with that one. He was not going to be left out. Explosion W launches, and that final run possibly makes the big distance, and just a little bit of luck goes his way this time. He hasn't had it so far this year.
He claimed so many doubles last year, winning the Global Champions League and winning the Longines Global Champions Tour. Would only be the first time this season, but Ben Meyer is on fire.
Well, still 3 to come. Ben Meyer clear 38.09. Now remember, we have seen quicker. Look down Christian Alman's time, 37.54. There's a little bit to be squeezed out of this fresh Portuguese lemon yet. Michael Duffy, monitoring Touch the Stars. Whatever he does here gives this absolutely everything. I think I heard an Irish "Go on, Michael" in the background.
10 strides. He came in on the angle of the first fence, and he's got 10 strides. He's got a little bit of the advantage on Meyer. Did get a little bit straighter to the second fence.
Mayer with maybe the advantage there.
But Duffy is pushing. And Duffy is half a second ahead of Mayer. Now he has to keep it tight. Michael Duffy for a tremendous win if he pulls this off, because beating Mayer is not very easy. And Duffy untouched the stars, reaching for the stars, going for it, and no slower, half a second.
Half a second slower, just maybe loses it on that final run. Ben was so fast after that last fence. Duffy just lost a little bit of momentum there, but it was a brilliant effort to go into second place. Duffy, so close. They'll be watching back in Sussex, chewing on a coffee cup.
And he rode one more in that line than Mayer, I think.
Just this final line, I think, was where he just snatched it. But Michael Duffy, tremendous effort from him, brilliant. And that gives you a glimpse into what that man's talent's going to be. He's delighted with that one anyway. 38.58, it comes down to the fractions. Duffy pushing Ben Mayer and Explosion W right to the wire. Marcus Henning, Funky Fred. Does Fred have the pace? Accurate.
Yeah. The rate of his strides. Look at how tight this is. Ooh! Now a big stretch for Fred. Opens for the 5. And he's at more than a second ahead of Mayer. Would be a huge name to qualify for Prague. And now
Time-wise, he's going to get there. Time-wise, he is there. 36.21. Marcus Henning was just he's agonisingly close to that ticket. Almost heartbreaking to see he goes down to 6th place.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Just leans on a little. But Fred gives it every effort there. Ben Mayer keeps the lead, 36.21.
Nearly 2 seconds faster than Mayer.
Now, whatever happens here, Ben Mayer is qualified, because Martin Fuchs is last to go, already qualified, so Mayer's in to the Super Grand Prix, whether he wins or not. Could get beaten by his teammate though.
It is anyway a double for the London Knights, winning the GCL and winning the Grand Prix.
Madrid Grand Prix winners, Martin Fuchs, Chaplin, Mexico Grand Prix winners previously too. 12 roll by Verdi.
Grass is their favourite ground.
Yes. Yes.
He doesn't need to beat Ben Mayer by 2 seconds like Aining did. A few tenths is enough for the win.
Oh, we'll just work it out to a few tenths of a second then, that's fine. Yeah, perfect. But I know exactly what you mean. He doesn't need to take a huge slice out of it. Just enough is what they need to crown out a big night here in Portugal. Here we go. Last to go. Ben Mayer leads 38.09.
Look at that stride action. And he's off. Stretching. Oh, this is tight into it. Oh, the back rail is far away, but then he gets good reaction. But it doesn't.
Ooh, push.
Little bit wider. 38.09. 38.09.
Here's
Fuchs
the
for the double.
Fuchs has
What
got
a
it.
sprint! He's going to get it. He's going to get it. It's going to be the double for Fuchs. Yes, it is. Half a
37.64.
second, ladies and gentlemen.
Already booked his place at the Prague. His teammate will go with him. Ben Mayer finishes in second, but Martin Fuchs is the king of the ring on grass.
And look at the crowd, the ovation, everybody off of their seats, standing up, a standing ovation. Sensational round, and Martin Fuchs with his second Launching Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of the season. After Madrid, on the very same horse, again on grass. Now it is the big win in Estoril. Clearly enjoying the south of Europe. Oh, what a winner, what a Grand Prix. Fuchs, Mayer, Duffy, Kenny, Brownsills, all the big names are right up there. And Luigi Ballieri is on the winning team once again. Superb jumping. Oh, what a jump off, what a Grand Prix here in Estoril. All the big names, all the big horses, and right down to the wire. Fuchs beats the strongest field you can get. Mayer is second, Duffy is third, Kenny is fourth, 5 Nils Brownsills and 6 Bart Bless, all on double clear. And then look at Eining's time, 36.21. Still a second and a half faster than Martin Fuchs, but that second last fence down. Alman had the first draw in the jump off. He's 8, and then De Vos is 9. 10 is Mark Macaulay, and 11 is Julien Epaillard. The split screen between Fuchs and Mayer. Still on par here. Same striding pattern. It even feels that Mayer's quicker, but Fuchs did get the better shot. Stays tighter here to the double, and he couldn't be caught from here, could he? At this point, what was the advantage? 0.79, and he finished on 0.45, the difference. So that means that Ben Mayer was a little bit quicker in the last sector. What a push from Martin Fuchs. What a great ride and what a great result. Second win of the season.
Well, Martin, fantastic. Your second win of the season. You are loving turf.
Yeah, I do love turf, and my horse Chaplin is great on the big rings, and he was amazing today again.
I know the owner here. I'm sure he's absolutely delighted once again.
Yeah, for sure. Luigi's here, and my whole family. It's actually my mom's birthday week, so they made a vacation here, and I hope they're happy to see me win.
Happy birthday, Mum. You can buy her a big present now. We were just looking at the head-to-head between you and Ben, and it looks like even from the very start, you'd just stolen a little bit. What was the game plan?
I could see Ben go, so I knew a bit what I had to do. I wanted to do one less from 2 to 3. I turned very short for the double, and then to the last fence I could just keep canoring, and I think Chaplin's just a very quick horse, so is Explosion, but today the luck was on my side.
Absolutely, and a little bit of a conspiracy, if you like, between the two of you, because it means your teammate now gets into the Super Grand Prix to compete against you as well. That was a good bit of teamwork.
Yes, it was great teamwork. We won the team competition already. Now we both have a ticket to Prague, and I'm sure we'll have a battle there again.
Well, we look forward to that battle, and congratulations on winning the Battle of Portugal, Martin.
Thank you very much.
The overall rankings in the Longines Global Champions Tour Series see a change. Peter de Vos goes back to the top of the table, but Daniel Deusser will soon be back for revenge as he sits in second place. Ben Mayer moving up to third place now. Last year's champion is going to keep the pressure on. Well, there for a second time this season, Martin Fuchs waves from the top step. To present, well, he's got one for each wrist now. Time for all to make a sharp exit. And now they can really let the champagne go. A fabulous weekend in Cascais, Estoril. This holiday spot has been buzzing right the way through. We're close to the ocean here, and we're going to stay close to the sea for our next venue as we head north and head to the principality of the stunning town